Have you ever wondered if it's possible to earn a bachelor degree in science in 6 months? Well, I did. Hey, everyone, today, my name is Nurse Akeem, and today I want to share my journey of how I achieved this at Western Governors University. One of the main reasons I chose WGU was the flexibility they offered. As a working professional, I needed a program that allowed me to balance my studies with my job. WGU's online format and competency-based education model made it possible for me to progress at my own pace, allowing me to focus on my strengths and complete courses efficiently. As well as we all know, the cost of education can be a significant factor in pursuing your degree. During my time at WGU, I was able to navigate the financial aspect efficiently. However, it's important to note, starting October the 1st, 2024, the tuition for the Bachelor of Science in the School of Health is going to increase from like $4,685 to $5,325 per term. But the resource fee will probably remain the same at $200 per term for all the WGU students. Prospective students should be mindful of these changes when planning their educational journey. So I'll be discussing how I manage my coursework, structure my time, and utilize the resources available to me, which helped me achieve this milestone in such a small time frame. Now, let's talk about how I finished my BSc in 6 months and break down how I structured my time for the courses I needed to complete. First of all, I was fortunate to have several classes transferred in. It saved me a lot of time and allowed me to focus on the core nurses courses. The transfer credits included, I got microbiology with lab, it transferred in. World history, diverse cultures and global connections, that one transferred in. They're gonna give you like, I think 50 hours, and they're gonna give you like advanced standing for the RN license. Global arts and humanities. If you're in ASN school right now, probably you should look at these classes if you're looking to do this, okay? Introduction to sociology, introduction to psychology, anatomy and physiology 1 and 2 with lab, human growth and development, composition with a writing strategy. Now, so here's the classes I completed. Interpersonal, it's interprofessional communication and leadership in healthcare, D235. I completed that class, it took 1 day. As soon as I got into the class, I finished it. So it was like February 1st, the first day, February 1st to February 2nd. It was just that simple. Very simple class. And I'm gonna have a link at the end of this video to all of the classes. You know, it's a whole playlist that y'all can look at for any of these classes y'all need. Applied healthcare statistics, that was a testing class. It took like 11 days for me to do that class. And it took a lot of studying for that class because I was a little rusty on my mouth. Pathophysiology, D236, it took me 7 days to complete that class. From February 12th to February 18th, 7 days from start to finish. Very simple class, a lot of studying. If you read, you will pass the class. Quiz is gonna be your best friend then. Interpersonal leadership and professional growth, D218, I completed that class in 8 days. February 13th through February 21st, 2024. Very simple class, another paper writing class. Introduction to communication, connecting with others, D268. It took 22 days to complete that class. It's another paper writing class, and the more classes that you stack on, one class might, like this class, I didn't even touch it. So it took 22 days because I just let it sit while I was working on the other ones, if that makes sense. So it was 22 days from February 22nd to March the 15th, 2028. Very simple class, just writing. From now on, like down the rest of this, gonna be just paper writing class. So scholarship and nursing practice, D219. Another paper writing class, 16 days, stacking. March the 18th to April the 2nd, 2028. Completed in 16 days. Very simple class. Information technology. It took 7 days, April 3rd to April the 10th. Just one paper, well, it's 2 papers in that class, I believe. I got in a playlist the whole thing of these, so if you need to go back and look, you will see all these classes I'm talking about. I have a video for each one. So D22, 27 days from April 3rd to April the 10th. You get it? Organizational system and healthcare transformation, D221. It took me about 10 days to complete this class from April the 17th to April the 27th, 2024. Now, comprehensive health assessment, it took me 22 days from May 5th to May the 27th to complete this class. It was another one in the stack, but it's one paper in this class and it's one video. I have a link. Well, it's in the playlist. It's in the playlist. I passed it on the first try, so that class will not be a problem for you. So, healthcare policy and economics. May 30th to June the 7th, I believe. It took me 8 days to do that class. That's another paper writing class. Very simple, straightforward. I was knocking these classes like boom, boom. Very, very simple classes. I wouldn't say they're simple, but if you know what you're doing and you get in your rotation, you're good to go. D223, you know what I mean? Global and population health, D224. Now these classes, man, Lord. It took 49 days, okay, from August the 1st to September the 19th of 2024. These 2 classes, at the particular time my term ended. It ended on July 31st, a day after my birthday. That's why it's kind of extended into the 19th. That's why I said in the video, I kind of got it in 6 months. I could have got it in 6 months, but I couldn't find a preceptor, man. It's hard. I finally found a preceptor at my new job that I got. And man, if I would have been working this particular job when I first started this program, I definitely would have knocked this class out. This whole program out in 6 months. It might have even would have been 4 or 5 if I would have had the precept in line, which I do have the precept in line now. As I move forward down the road, I'll be making more videos about the next program that I'm thinking about. And if you've been following me, you probably know what I'm taking on next. But anyway though, emerging professional practice, D225. Same thing, it took 64 days. You see how thrown off and weird it sound? It took me so long for me to do D224 and D225. And this one was from August 1st to October the 3rd, the time when I opened the next term. And fret not if you do have to open the next term. They will prorate your price and you will not have to pay the whole term price, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? So your capstone, D226, that's how you know how I could have completed this class very quickly. Completed it in 8 days. I opened it on June the 29th through July the 7th. Okay, 8 days, you dig what I'm saying? To complete the capstone. 2 classes, no mess ups. And I got a video, if you scroll through my channel, about if you in WGU and you need to know how to write papers, I have a paper writing video for you that will be very beneficial if you watch it, okay? So if I could start over, I would be more proactive in finding a preceptor for D224 and D225 like in the first few months of the program. One of my key lessons I learned is the importance of planning ahead, especially when it comes to these clinical placements. I would have reached out earlier in a clear timeline rather than just waiting until later in the program, because I was a little bit on the shy side thinking that WGU was going to do it for me. WGU will not find you a preceptor. They will find you a preceptor, but it's going to be after your first term. You're going to need to do one whole full 6 months. Then they'll get you a preceptor in DeVita, and you really don't want a preceptor in DeVita. You want to find your own preceptor and do what you want to do, especially if you're going to be going forward to a master's degree. You know what I mean? So by doing that, you could avoid all them delays and stay on track with completing the whole timeline. Managing my time and responsibilities better probably would have save both time and stress, allowing for a smooth transition through the coursework. Section 3, strategies for success. Now let's dive into the strategies I use to help me stay on track and successfully complete my BSc in 6 months. Number 1, I set clear goals. I set both short-term and long-term goals for my study. Each week, I would outline what I wanted to accomplish, which kept me focused and motivated. Create a study schedule. I developed a study schedule. It balanced out with my job and my coursework. This helped me manage my time more effectively and ensured that I dedicated specific hours to studying each day. Definitely utilize WGU resources. WGU offers a wealth of resources, including mentors, online libraries. You definitely need to use them online libraries if you're trying to do your papers and stuff. Study groups, took advantage of the resources seeking why. Whenever I felt stuck, I would get on Facebook. It's a nice Facebook group on there. So definitely reach out to that RN and BSc Facebook group. Number 4, I would stay disciplined and accountable. Staying disciplined was my key. I held myself accountable for progressing by tracking my completed tasks and assignments and tests. Celebrating small wins with a little bit of drinking, if I felt like that. Encouraging peers. That'd be number 5, man. Like I said, connecting with fellow students through WGU forums, Facebook groups, study groups, that'll help you stay motivated, man, especially if you got somebody doing the same thing as you. That provided valuable support, sharing a significant difference in my learning journey. You dig what I'm saying? Section 4, conclusion. So in my conclusion, my journey to earning my BSc in nursing from WGU in 6 months was very, very challenging, yet very rewarding. The combination of flexible learning, effective time management, and strategic use of resources allowed me to achieve this goal. So if you're considering a nursing degree and you're looking for ways to fast track your education, I hope this story inspires you. With the right mindset and tools, you can accomplish anything in this world you set your mind to. So, thanks for watching. And if you find this video helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel, Nurse Akeem, for more content about nursing, education, and anything nursing, So, till next time, take care. Peace.